Hello everyone, welcome to the channel or welcome back. My name is Selina and this is Bank of Me. And today I'm going to do another cash stuffing video because it's my favorite time of month. I just got paid and yes, if you get paid monthly like me, then yeah, it's a long wait, but here we are. So just a little bit about myself. I'm a single income household and my main goal this year is to save up a 6-month emergency fund, as well as doing renovations in the little old house that I've recently bought. So I'm trying to juggle a few different things, but I'm really trying to get ahead this year and rebuild my savings because they got pretty much depleted by buying, not just buying the house, but yes, all the, you can imagine all the little repairs that are needed. So let's get started. I'll show you my budget first. So first of all, my annual goals, the goals for this year I set are to save up an emergency fund. In my case, 6 months, that would be roughly 10K. To also build up a home maintenance fund for unplanned repairs of 3,000, and then because I'm also driving an old car, I will have to replace it sooner or later, so I'm starting to save up for that too, and I would like to save up 2,000 just to get going. And then I have some mini goals for the year, which would be great, like to get 1 month ahead on everything, on all my expenses. And I'm saving up to get pets, so I'm starting with a cat fund. And medium term, of course, the best would be to pay off the mortgage, which would be amazing, to pay it off early. Now, for the month of March, I'm keeping a pretty minimum again this month, but I reached a mini milestone, so I'm celebrating that too. And next month, I might change it up a little bit. So we have the fixed expenses which go out of the bank, so I'm not gonna cash stuff for them. So it's the mortgage, bills, and roadside assistance for the car in case you break down. And on the variable side, we have groceries, petrol, phone, clothing, pocket money. And then I have my sinking funds here, and they're the car maintenance. That's for the current car. That's also including insurance and the tax, motor tax, etc. Christmas, birthday, winter, which is for fuel. That could be wood, that could be oil. Home, which is my home emergency fund or home maintenance fund. Health, and the cat fund, which is something I've added finally. So and then we have the goal, the saving challenge tracker, the 10K, the 2K, and the 3K and the 2K. I'm going to get into them later, but let's start first with the normal expenses, the monthly variable costs. Let me just put this aside and let's see. Okay, to rearrange a little bit. 20s and let's see, 20 and 50s. Okay, so we're going to start. Let me just keep my book open so I'm not making a mistake. We're going to start with my standard monthly expenses binder. So we're starting with groceries. Groceries will get 300. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm really trying this month to do a mini spending freeze. We'll see how that goes. I've already started off well. I'm trying to leave a little gap between when I get paid and when I start spending. So I haven't been spending any money for 4 days, which is amazing at the end of the month, and when you just have just received your money, so that's good. So I'm going to try to do a no spend weekend and things like that as well. So I'll talk about this a little bit more in the next video. Petrol was going to get 150, but I've already spent 30, so it's just going to get 120. Okay. Then clothing gets 10. So I don't need anything at the moment, but yeah, this is just to replace if something breaks. But for the moment, it's not a priority. I just put 10 in each month. Well-being, I'm skipping this month. Mobile phone gets 20. Okay. And pocket money, I'm going to skip this month. But hopefully next month I'm going to be able to add this again, because it's getting a little bit tired, you know, not to have anything extra. Just for fun. Next is my sinking funds binder. So let's see. So we have car. So the car normally gets 120, but this month I have to spend a little bit of money already. I have to spend 90 euros. So this is just going to get 30 then. Gets 30 euro. Excellent. Next is health. That gets 40. I already have, oh nice, I already have 80 in here. That gets 40. And this is just for co-pays and going to the pharmacy, things like that. Anything that cannot be avoided, basically. Let's see, home gets 100. Oh, there's a lot of traffic. I hope you can't hear that. Home gets 100. Okay. Next we have winter. That gets 50. I did buy firewood last month, so I'm trying to hold off now and save up again for oil, heating oil. Next is Christmas. Christmas gets 30. Is it? Christmas gets 30, yes. So 30. I always hope I have enough change. Let's see. Birthday gets 50. Last month a friend of mine had her birthday and I spent the money. That was this birthday envelope is really for my own birthday, but because I haven't really set up one for gifts. I have set one up, but I'm not putting anything in. So that's why I tend to take it out of my own birthday fund. So anyway, there are no more birthdays until autumn. So hopefully by that time I can put some money into gifts and can save up for my own birthday, which would be nice, even if it's just a weekend away or something small. Emergency fund, this is not my 6-month emergency fund. This is the one I can dip in if there's any expense I didn't expect, or if if I spent too much on groceries or whatever. But at the moment, there's nothing in it. So I think from next month on, I'm gonna add this to my sinking funds or to my variable costs even, and put, I don't know, maybe 20 or something like that in there. But this month I'm skipping it. Same for laundry. Laundry is for a new washing machine. I'm skipping it this month, but it is becoming necessary, I think. So from next month, I'm going to add money in here. Garden, yes, at the moment I can't put anything in. And gifts was what I just talked about. I haven't put anything in, but that would be for other people, friends and family. So I'm going to have to look at that too. So that's my sinking funds binder. Now we have my saving goals binder. This is my favorite, really. So we have the emergency fund, and as you can see, I have a little tracker here. So the emergency funds are, let me just see if you can see this. Yes, you can. Okay. It's okay. The total is 10,800, so a little bit more than 10,000. Each jar represents 1 month of saved up expenses, and I was at I was at 1200 here. So each of the little coins represents 200 euro, and I have been able to put in 600 more, which is great. Let's just see if I get a pen. Okay, which is great. So I can actually fill out 1 month. Hooray! It's just taking a long time, I must say. I have to find ways of speeding this up, because at this rate it'll take me it takes me 3 months to fill up 1 coin jar. Save up 1 month takes me 3 months, so I'd like to at least have 2 months, saving up for 2 months to fill up 1 jar. That would be preferable, but we'll see how that goes. So that is this tracker, but it's already a milestone reached, which is nice. So onwards and upwards. So I'm going to fill that in here in my tracker. Let me just do this off camera. I think I don't have enough space that you can see it. So last month we started off with emergency fund. We had 600 that we put in, and the total was 1200. This month we are putting in 600 again. 600 euros, and the total is 1800. That's great. That's 1 month. Lovely. So that's that. Then next, what do we have? The 1 month ahead, I haven't been able to put anything in. At the moment, there's only my phone costs in there. Cat fund. Yes, cat fund gets 50 euros. That's great. Lovely. So I'm getting there. The goal is to save up 500, just as a starter fund for all the things you need, and for the cat itself, and vaccinations, etc. I probably get one from the shelter during kitten season. We'll see. And that is that. Next, I forgot. I can put into the home maintenance fund. I'm keeping a little tracker here as well for the 3K. So I put in 100. So let me see. Last month I put in 100 and I had 200, so I have 300. I think I should be counting them sometimes as well. I always love that when I see others count their funds. Although I don't know, you can also just keep a tracker, but it's a nice feeling. Next is my car fund, so that's for the replacement car. As you can see, I have nothing here anymore. So what I'm doing with this one is I am saving anything I'm not spending from my variable cost. Basically, I'm saving, and I'm putting in here into my car fund. Let me see. So every time I get 5 euros back, I'm saving them. And look, I have another tenner here. So everything that I'm not spending in the month or in the week, I'm putting aside for this, which is great. So let me see what we can put in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. So we can add 35. Because last time I made a little bit of a mistake. I'm going to write this down here already. 35. But I'm not going to fill it out completely, because there's a chance I might add maybe some more to it this month. And last month I think the ending balance was just 90 euro. So we're getting there. But potentially I'm going to add this into my normal sinking funds as well, just so I have a better chance to fill this. So I'm gonna keep up with putting all the extras in that I get, but I'd love to, maybe could add even 50 euros, which would be great. So let me see what I'll just put these aside. This is what I have already in there. So what can I fill out? So I love these little trackers because they really keep you motivated. So at the moment I'm saving up the 5 euros. Once I have those all completed, it'll be another while. I'm going to move on to 10 euros. So I'm going to keep every 10 euro note that I get back in change. And then it's 20 and then 50. So first of all, we have 10 euros. That's great. Yeah, it'll be lovely to get this done. And I was thinking I'm gonna do some cash condensing then as well, because of course this is getting a bit bulky otherwise. And I'd like to put in some placeholders as well. I was thinking once I reach something like 500 euros or something like that, maybe even less, I put in a placeholder and put it in the bank. So maybe I even get some interest, which would be nice. We'll see. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fivers. That's great. Don't think I can quite finish the row, but that's not bad at all. 2, 3. Yeah, it'll be nice to fill this in. And next month there's going to be a little change. There's going to be a little bit more cash I can stuff, but I don't know the exact amount yet. So I'm not gonna plan just yet. I'll plan when I have it, and then I can add a few more categories, because there are a few things I'm kind of skipping to prioritize things here at the moment, but I really would like to start funding them. So that's it. That's my car. And the rest I'm going to skip. Dream home is for the future, when I can actually look at furniture and nice things for the house instead of home repairs. And that's it really. But this is good. This is already a great improvement. Lovely. And I'm on my way. And what I wanted to talk about is milestones. It can be quite a long trek to save up so much money. So in order to keep motivated, obviously these little trackers are great, but I think it's really important to celebrate your wins in a way, you know, when you achieved something, and reward yourself as well. Like, not to go crazy and, you know, blow your money, but to do something that actually makes you really happy. So what I've done is I've came up with a little very simple tracker in here at the back of my budget book. And what I'm doing is I'm splitting up my savings challenges. So I'm tracking them and splitting them up into little chunks that I can then cross off, and I can cross off, and then I highlighted what I would consider a milestone that really is something to be celebrated. So I have my 10K, my home maintenance, my car, and also the 1 month ahead. So I can already cross a few things off, which is nice here. So in the 10K, I managed to get to 1,800. So if I'm reaching 2,400, I'd consider that a milestone, you know, breaking the 2,000 line limit, kind of. And then the same for 4,200, etc. In the 3K, I'm keeping it at 1,000 steps. So every 1,000 euro I'm going to celebrate somehow. So I'm at 300 now. The car, so I had 35 put in, I had 90 in there. So at the moment I'm at 120. So at least I can cross the first one off here. I can't really cross off anything in the 1 month ahead. But that's kind of the idea. So I have thought of, okay, what would you actually like to do and how would you like to celebrate? And there are, of course, the usual things. You could go for a weekend away, you can buy yourself something nice, etc. But in my case, what I really, really would love is to be able to put some money away for other goals. Like, for example, I would like to start saving up for chickens, because I grew up with all kinds of animals, and I really would like to have at least chickens, cats and dogs. So I'm already saving up for the cat or the cats. So I was thinking, potentially, instead of a weekend away or a thing I'm buying or something like that, or a dinner, what I could do is celebrate by allowing myself to I wouldn't say ease off, but make space for other things as well, for pleasures and not necessities. So we'll see about that. I haven't decided yet, but next month is going to be hopefully, fingers crossed, the first month I can celebrate a milestone. So that will be exciting. So I'll show you that next month, yes. And yes, next week I'm probably just going to talk to you about my savings challenges and the spending freeze I'm planning to do. So I'm planning to do a good few spending freezes just because, as I said, this is taking an awful long time. If I just keep it, I mean, it's perfect that I'm doing this and I'm really happy, but I would love to speed it up and do like a savings sprint or something like that, where I don't want to deprive myself, but I want to, have a short amount of time where I dedicate all my efforts to one thing. In this case, to keep my money or make some more money. This month I didn't sell anything. I did sell before Christmas, and in January, I was just putting things on Facebook Marketplace, and that's nice to earn a little bit extra of the things that you've bought in the past and now you don't want anymore. And that's a good lesson as well, because spending the money is, as you all know, is so easy, but saving it or earning it is a totally different story. And when you're trying to sell something that you've spent so much money on, usually you get an awful lot less back. And it's kind of heartbreaking that you spend, I don't know, 100 euro and then suddenly people are offering you 15 and it's still kind of brand new. And it depends where you sell it, etc. And what it is, of course. Some things are more popular than other things. And I'm not selling luxury handbags or anything like that. So that would probably make a lot more money, but it would also have cost me an awful lot more money. So that's it for today. I'm very excited about reaching my first little mini milestone here, even though I'm only celebrating once I broken the 2000 limit benchmark. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a good week, and I wish you happy savings. And yes, let me know in the comments if you like, what are you saving up for? What are your goals this year, and how are you trying to achieve them? Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.